What's good, everybody? This is Dario Hunt from Living Life Fearless, and I'm back with another reaction, this time to Father of Four by Offset. So let's talk about it. And just like that, the trifecta is complete. Offset was the last member of Migos to finally have his own solo project. And quite frankly, it's probably the best out of all three of them. I mean, the other two, Takeoff and Quavos, had their moments on their projects here and there, but I think for the most part, they fell far short of expectations and were particularly disappointing when you compare it to some of their best group offerings. Now, who the best in their group has been a long contested kind of argument. I myself always thought Takeoff was kind of the sleeper in the group, but the project left me wanting a lot more, and it definitely didn't deliver on everything that I thought it could have. But a lot of people also believe that Offset was the true best person on the group, and I might start to agree with them a bit more after this one. When it comes to the technical aspects of, say, rapping, I don't really think there is a big gap between the three. I think they're all fairly on par with each other, and they all use the same tried and true flow that they kind of patented themselves. But when it came to the actual content, I think Offset had way more to say that was way more interesting and deep than you got from the other two. And honestly, I was kind of surprised because I thought it was just going to be all about drugs, cars, women, cash, jewelry, just the typical subject matter that they have become known for. But he went a lot deeper into more introspective type of topics and personal situations than I thought he ever would. Now, I'm not saying he is a conscious rapper by any stretch of the imagination, but he does give you something to really kind of listen to and take in and really kind of digest and think about more than you would ever expect to get from a Migos project. And side note, J. Cole has made another appearance here and kills it again. He is absolutely on a roll, and it's dope to see him kind of branching out to these other more popular type of artists and music than you would expect him to do himself. So that was a very dope addition to this project. Now back to the subject matter that he actually talks about, which I heard him talking about, his life growing up, almost dying in like that car crash, all the mistakes he's made, and particularly the mistakes he's made when it came to Cardi B and their marriage, which has been very publicly talked about and publicized, so I won't go too much into that. But I think he did a pretty good job in talking about all that in a certain amount of depth while still making the music around it enjoyable. And I think that is a testament to it feeling like he took much more time in crafting this project than the other two did on theirs. I feel like they were just kind of cashing in on something, but he was really trying to create something that would resonate more with people and just himself in general. Now, if you were never a fan of Migos or their kind of general style of rap in the first place, this one definitely won't change your mind. But I will say that it is a big step back towards the kind of level of music that they were putting out with, say, Culture than they did with Culture 2 and their two solo albums. So this is definitely a much better project than anything they have put out over the last year. And I think it was a great way to open up 2019. And hopefully that kind of trickles down to the rest of the group. And they realize that taking the time on a project actually kind of matters with the quality of music that comes out of it. So it was a good, solid project that I think there were a lot of really enjoyable moments that you can kind of turn up to and tune into. But for those of you that have heard the project, what do you guys think about it? How do you think this compares to Takeoff and Quavo's projects and even Culture 2? Were you a bit surprised at how kind of introspective he got here? What were some of your favorite songs? Let me know in the comments down below, and be sure to head over to the official site where you can leave your own ratings and reactions to this album, other albums, and everything else I react to over there on the site. If you have anything that you would personally like me to react to, you can also let me know in the comments down below. And if you like any of the gear I rock in these videos like this or this, you can also have the site and grab some for yourself. As always, thank you guys for joining me. If you're liking these videos, please smash that like and subscribe button for me. I'll be back shortly with more reactions. But until then, I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.